Hey guys, Rookie, I'm back in a video, and today we're gonna be talking about Smackdown. Which, let me be real, there's some parts where I'm like, I understand if a lot of people are disagree with me, and I'm fine with. But let's talk about the things that I'm fine and cool with, and cool and dandy with. Jordan, Liv Morgan came to Raw. I'm at SmackDown. Unlike Roman Reigns, she's still thinking about what her decision will be for WrestleMania. And when Liv comes, she is on Jade's show. She's on Jade's show, so it was not a surprise, not a shocker that Jade Cargill was up ready to interrupt her, because at the end of the day, I don't think that Liv Morgan wants to mess with Jade. I know, crazy opinion. Raquel and Liv have not addressed the elephant in the room, but I believe they're just going to settle that for Raw, which why wouldn't they? But Jordynne Grace comes out because she's the one who wants to face Jade before WrestleMania, and she will. But I don't know if Jordan's going to win. I truly think that Jade should go all the way to WrestleMania and stay champion until, I don't know, something happens. But their little tiff made for a tag team match, which Jordan and Jade won. But Jordan not only won the match for Jade, but she got herself an opportunity to go against Jade next week. So I'm excited to see what happens. I think there could have been settled for Elimination Chamber, but this is me. I just think of different opportunities to put the women on any PLE. I'm rooting for Jade. I am. I know. Because she just needs a good defense, all right? I have hope in her. I think that she's a good champion. She just hasn't had the opportunity. She needs the opportunity. She just hasn't had it. Now, Tama Tonga had a match with Shinsuke Nakamura, which she won because of the MFTs. But, you know what I'm saying? Tama Tonga's still good, but let's just be real. And Obafemi had a match against Kit Wilson, and sadly, Kit was put down in a very, very, very violent manner. I'm not surprised at all, but I think Oba may be heading towards Raw, because I don't know if there's anything for him to do on SmackDown, but of course things could be made up, things could be written. So he's still a free agent. Tiffany Stratton, Lash Legend, and Chelsea Green had a match to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, and Tiffany Stratton won, sadly. I really want Lash to win, okay? I want her to make a statement on Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber. I'm just going to root for her every time. I think that she would be an amazing Women's World Champion, and I want to see that match between her and Jade. I think they're waiting because they might not think that Lash is ready yet, but I think she's plenty of ready. I do want to see her have those tag team titles, but with Nia Jax, so it'll work. Now, talking about the tag team titles, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley defended their titles against Julia and Kiana, which you already know what happened. We really don't even need to talk too much about it. I will say I'm glad that Kiana is getting more opportunities, because with what happened at the Royal Rumble, that girl has skills. I am not totally sold on her character yet, though, because there's more for me to have to see to connect with the character, especially emotionally, and she hasn't had the opportunity to connect with the crowd. Now, NXT, they probably already know her, already like her, all that good stuff, but me, she gonna have to work for like any other wrestler, they gonna have to work for me to really care about what's going on. I'm sorry, that's just facts. I need Nia and Lash to win, though. I do, because then it's gonna set up for Nikki Bella and Brie Bella to win those titles, because they have a bones pick with Lash. Y'all see, the mind of a booker, it's always moving, always going. The Miz just keeps running his mouth about that U.S. title, running his mouth towards Melo. And what I enjoy about the fact that Melo and Miz had a match is that it was story driven. Like, I get, Mad Dragon, that stuff is story driven as well, But that open challenge stuff needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to end because it's just something too dangerous about that. Because for the past 2 times they've been doing an open challenge, when did they lose their titles? In a open challenge. So I'm good off that for Carmelo Hayes. I want him to have a longer reign. Period. Like, have yourself a record. I don't need just anybody getting that title. I don't. The way we had to wait for that, Carmelo needs to keep a tight grip on that. Don't need to let anybody get an opportunity just because they want to come out. Anybody can come walk down that ring. I can walk down that ring. Like, I'm good on that. I am. But in that match between Miz and Melo, and I already told y'all how I feel about Melo. That man is a generational talent. In that match, you can see the chemistry, but I love how he reversed a Skull Crusher finale, but the way he was set into the Skull Crusher finale, that is not only Melo, but the Miz as well. And the Miz is kind of underrated in the aspect, like, you literally have to give evidence for why you like the Miz or why you think he's very valuable before, because somebody's gonna look at you crazy. You're like, Miz. Every time they're gonna get you crazy. But there's times like this where it's like, okay, you see how valuable the Miz is, and that guy really just deserves his flowers because he's constantly working on the respect of not only the fans, but I'm sure I'm sure everyone in general. Of course, y'all know my man Melo. He pulled it through. I'm gonna be real. The way the Man Dragon been looking around, snooping around Melo, it's giving like he might take that title back. So, I'm going to be scary. I'm going to say this. Melo, stay your behind away from Dragunov. There's too many screws loose in Dragunov. There is. I'm sorry, there is. I don't need none of that energy. We don't need those vibes near us. Tamazanga had a match with Shinsuke Nakamura, and I'm thinking that match left them kind of open to whatever the Wyatt Six had planned, because Solo had to go out alone against Randy Orton and what's his name, Aleister Black. But that triple threat, I keep telling y'all, stop playing with Solo style. I keep telling y'all, even though he didn't win, there's spots in that match where you're like, dang, they kind of cooking. And I just need all y'all to remember, Solo Sikoa he's not just a member of the Bloodline. He's his own man. He's the head of the MFTs for a reason. We'll get into that. Let's get into these promos, man. Cody Rhodes opened up the show, which the dude is acting as if he's still champion. That is what I have a issue with. I have a bone to pick. I understand, yes, Cody Rhodes is associated with being the face of WWE. He is. I would never, ever take that away from him. But he's also not WWE champion anymore. He's also not the winner of the Royal Rumble, and he's also not the winner of the Elimination Chamber yet. So why is he really bringing up the fact that CM Punk and Roman Reigns have a match? Why is he bringing up these things when it has zero to do with you? Now, I know they snatched Smackdown's chain, but it's not your show no more. It's Drew McIntyre's show. How are we supposed to take Drew McIntyre seriously as the face of SmackDown, if every time Cody Rhodes is over here acting like the QB? Technically, you're not the QB no more. It's Drew McIntyre. Now, Drew McIntyre, he had a better promo of the night, because he said, hey, y'all over here trying to diminish this belt, which they did this before, which is funny to me, because the Universal title on SmackDown, remember them days in COVID time when Roman had that title and we over here kind of forgot about the WWE title? That's giving like a rerun, and I feel bad for him because Drew McIntyre doesn't deserve that. But Drew McIntyre, he's standing his ground, and to be honest, he ain't saying nothing corny like Cody Rhodes talking about Raheem. It's Black History Month, and you want to be like, oh, if we were having a magnificent contest, I ain't called. Promo literally instantly went down 0 in that very moment. And it's no disrespect to Cody Rhodes, because I believe they need to get that back in blood. That's what I'm saying, Raw versus SmackDown. Survivor Series. touting it now. But let's do better. Let's do better, Cody Rhodes. Like, you already corny to some, but that right there was even more of a corny move. To me. The promo, like the stores, I don't know how much of negative score do y'all think, but, and I also don't believe that a lot of people can have a strict opinion on that matter if you are not associated with that. If you're not associated with the culture, like, you don't really have a huge opinion on it that is going to be valuable. Because at the end of the day, you could just be a Cody Rhodes fan that just loves everything he does without being honest and serious about what it is he's doing. But that's just my opinions. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about SmackDown. Let me know how you guys feel about Cody Rhodes' promo. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!